Today, we're going to break down one single, really powerful rule for business. Now, it might feel a little bit wrong at first, but it's the real secret behind why some brands just win and others, well, they fail. It's a simple, kind of uncomfortable, but incredibly effective truth that could completely change how you look at your competition.
And here it is. Best known beats the best. Just let that sink in for a minute. It's a super frustrating reality of the market, I know. But once you really get it, you can start using it to your advantage. So, why is this uncomfortable truth so powerful? Let's unpack it because honestly, this principle affects everyone, whether you're a solo freelancer or a giant company. First off, let's just acknowledge all the work you do. You pour your heart and soul into your business. You've tweaked your product, perfected your service, and you genuinely believe you offer the absolute best quality out there. And you know what? You're probably right. But here's the real question. With all of that effort, all of that quality, do you ever feel like you're being overlooked? Do you watch your competitors, the ones you know aren't as good as you, get all the buzz and all the clients? If that sounds familiar, believe me, you are not alone.
So, why does the best lose out so often? It's really not about what's fair, it's about awareness. And that simple dynamic is exactly how a lesser product can end up dominating the market. This really lays out the whole battle perfectly. On one side, you've got all the things that make you great, right? Quality, skill, excellent service. But on the other side, your competitor has the one thing that can matter more in this fight. They've got a megaphone. They are simply better known. And this brings us to a harsh reality. Customers don't always choose the best option. A lot of the time, they choose the most familiar one. If they've heard of your competitor, but they've never heard of you, you're not even in the running.
So, if the main battle isn't really about quality, where is it being fought? Well, it's happening right inside your customer's mind. And the main weapon here is something called the power of recall.
This right here is the whole game. Recall is everything. It's not just about customers knowing your name, it's about your name being the very first one that pops into their head when they have a problem you can solve. You want to be their go-to, their default answer.
So, this means the goal has to shift a little. Being the best is still super important. It's the price of entry. But the real strategy, the winning strategy, is to move from just being the best product to becoming the best known name. And that, of course, is the million-dollar question. If being well-known is the key that unlocks everything, what are the actual practical steps you can take to get there? Let's dive into that strategy.
Okay, let's get tactical. Here's a pretty straightforward two-part plan to help you win that battle for recall and become the go-to choice in your entire field.
Here are the two pillars for your new strategy. First, you have to market yourself consistently. This isn't about running a few ads when business is slow. It's about being relentlessly present. It means showing up in their social feeds, in their inboxes, in their search results, week after week, so your brand just becomes part of the landscape. And second, create strong brand positioning. Look, you can't be known for everything, so you have to be known for something. This is all about owning one specific idea in your customer's mind. Are you the fastest, the most luxurious, the easiest to use? You've got to pick one and own it. Every single message should hammer home that single powerful idea.
And this is what happens when you get it right. When you market consistently and you position your brand effectively, you stop being just an option, and you become the option. You become the most preferred, most trusted, top-of-mind choice. You become the best known. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Take a really hard look at your industry. Who is the one name that everyone knows? Now ask yourself the tough question. Why isn't it you yet? The answer to that question could be the key to everything.